We just got a new leak for EA Sports College Football 25, which is coming out in 2 months. Now we've been getting a lot of information about this game, and a lot of leaks coming from the internet, and some info coming from EA. But today, an unlikely source actually leaked what appears to be the deluxe cover of the game and the 3 cover athletes, along with a screenshot from the game. And that's actually the PlayStation Store of all places. Now this might have been a leak, or this might have been done on purpose. But if you're new to the channel and you don't want to miss out on any of the official news about this game, as we're going to be getting a ton of news this month, so please subscribe and stay updated. So we had a report about a week or 2 ago about the cover athletes for this game from Matt Brown, who has been doing a lot of reporting on this game over the past year, getting info from EA, info from schools and things like that, and he said that we could expect 3 cover athletes for this game, and they would be from the Big 3 conferences, the SEC, the Big 10, and the Big 12. He also said that each cover would be a different position, so you wouldn't have multiple quarterbacks, for example. Now, when he said there were 3 different covers of the game, I also assumed that meant that we would have 3 different versions of the game. We'd have a standard, a deluxe, and we don't know what they're going to call the other version. But he did say that he anticipated different pre-order bonuses for those other editions of the game. Some of that stuff may be likely tied to Ultimate Team or some DLC uniforms. He did mention we don't really know exactly what EA is going to do in terms of pre-order and deluxe editions. We'll get that info pretty soon, but today it looks like the PlayStation Store leaked the cover a little bit early, or maybe this was done on purpose and EA is just kind of strategically building hype for the game. Because one thing I've learned over the years is sometimes things look like a leak, but they wind up not actually being one. But either way, we got what appears to be the deluxe cover of the game with Donovan Edwards, Quinn Ewers, and Travis Hunter on the cover. You can also see in front of them they're not the focal points of the cover, but you can see Judkins from Ohio State, Carson Beck from Georgia, and Milroe the quarterback of Alabama. So that's pretty interesting. It would appear that the 3 main cover athletes are going to be Quinn Ewers, which is a quarterback from the SEC, and then you've got Donovan Edwards, the running back from Michigan who plays in the Big 10, and then you have Travis Hunter, who is a wide receiver / cornerback, who plays for Colorado in the Big 12. And then pretty much falls in line with what we expected. We knew that there was going to be somebody from Colorado on the cover because they do have a ton of hype, and they have 2 of the top draft prospects with Sanders and Hunter. We knew that they would probably put a Michigan Wolverine on the cover because they just won the national championship. And then from the SEC, it was kind of a toss-up. It could have been Carson Beck, Quinn Ewers, or Milroe. It could have been a number of different guys. But it appears that it's going to be Quinn Ewers. If these guys are the focal point of the deluxe cover, they're probably all going to have their separate sets of covers. Now, another thing that was leaked on the PlayStation Store is we finally got our first in-game screenshot from this game. Now, it's not a crazy screenshot on field, but we do see Notre Dame running out of the tunnel. Now, the only other screenshot we've actually seen from this game was over a year ago, and it was the Ohio State mascot. And you know, that's not really something I consider like an in-game screenshot. We can see all kinds of player models, but they do still look similar to Madden. That's what I expected. But the fans and the crowd in the screenshot, however, do look better than what they do in Madden. But again, it's just such a small sample of the game. It's hard to really pass a lot of judgment, but it looks like a next-generation game. You can definitely tell the difference between this and the last college game, NCAA 14, which was released a couple of console generations ago. So it's good that we got the cover and a screenshot. We've got some hype for the game now. This game is really coming. There's still a few people out there that for some reason think it's not. So this is pretty exciting stuff, and we should be getting a lot more news about the game soon. Now the rumor date is still May 16th, where they're going to drop some info, maybe a trailer. So subscribe and stay updated on the latest NCAA 25 news.